Right, now we are discussing chapter 2. Chapter 2, business environment. Chapter 2, business environment. Okay, studying business environment is one of the practical subject. Now, one of the practical lesson. Studying business environment is one of the practical lesson. This is not a theory. Okay, when you read your business organization, you need to analyze the business environment. Okay, a practical lesson. This lesson is a practical lesson. Okay, don't take it as a theory. Lama, it is not a theory. Okay, a practical thing, right? Lama, then we have discussed business environment. Under business environment, we have discussed there are two environmental factors. One is internal environment, other one is external environment. Internal environment and external environment. And then under the internal environment, we have discussed three parties. Okay, parties and forces who are within the business, and influence for business activities. Internal environment. Right now, under that we have discussed owners, managers, and employees. And then now we are discussing external environment. Under the external environment, external environment means parties and forces who are outside of the business and affecting for business activities. Okay, the parties and forces outside of the business and the influence for business activities. External environment. And then on the external environment, we have discussed customers, suppliers, competitors, and then political environment, legal environment, and then lastly we discussed economic environment as economic environment. Right, economic environment. Right. Under the political environment, we discussed government actions and government policies influence for business activities. Government actions and government policies influence for business activities. Okay. Then under the political environment, we discussed two examples. What are them? Infrastructure development policy and then fiscal policy. Okay, these are the policies we discuss on the political environment. Right. Okay, these are the examples given in your textbook for political environment. And then we discuss legal environment. Under the legal environment, we discuss some of the laws and regulations. Okay, one of the law is Companies Act number 7 of 2007. Then to implement Companies Act number 7 of 2007, government has established Company Registrar Office. And then we discuss Consumer Affairs Authority Act. Consumer Affairs Authority Act number 9 of 2003. Yes, 9 of 2003. Consumer Affairs, Consumer Affairs Authority Act number 9 of 2003. Okay, right there. To implement Consumer Affairs Authority Act, government has established Consumer Affairs Authority. Government has established Consumer Affairs Authority. And then we discuss Shop and Office Employees Act. Shop and Office Employees Act number 14 of 1954. 1954. Yes. Shop and Office Employees Act, yes. Number 14 of 1954. Then to implement this law, okay, to carry out this law, government has established Labor Department, Department of Labor. And then to implement environmental rules and regulations. Government has established Central Environmental Authority. Okay, right. Last we discuss. Otherwise, PHI, Public Health Officer, working Consumer Affairs Authority. Right. Then, right, that is the summary of legal environment. And then we discuss economic environment. Under the economic environment, economic environmental factors we discussed last day. Economic environmental factors. Okay. Under economic environment, we can discuss some of the economic environmental factors which influence our business activities. Under that, we discuss 7 economic environmental factors. What are they? We discuss interest rate, inflation, income distribution, level of employment, international relations, foreign exchange rate, savings, foreign exchange rate, savings. Okay, those are the economic environment factors we discussed last week. Interest rate, inflation, income distribution, level of employment, international relations, foreign exchange rate, savings. Okay, some of the economic environmental factors we discuss under economic environment. Right, and then today we will discuss next environmental factor issues, that is in page 19, global environment and business activities. Global environment and business activities. Global environment. Right, Lamai. Global environment. Global environmental factors. Okay, global environment means other countries. Okay, environment of other countries. With other countries. For example, America. They say if something happened to America, then that impact the influence to Sri Lanka as well. If something happened to America, that will impact to Sri Lanka as well. Okay, global environment. Global environment. Okay, activities of other countries influence to our country. Influence to our country. Global environment. Changes in the global environment directly or indirectly influence for the business activities of our country or economical activities of our country. Okay, for example, because of Russia-Ukraine war and Israel-Palestine war, because of those two cases, oil prices getting increased. Oil prices getting increased. Then that will influence to Sri Lankan economy as well. Sri Lankan economy as well. Okay, it means changes in the global environment factors influence for our country. Influence to our country. Okay, in favorable manner or unfavorable manner. Okay, positively or negatively, influence to our country. That is discussed on the global environment. Global environment. But students, go to page number 90. Today we'll complete. Today we'll complete chapter 2. Chapter 2 we'll complete, and then we'll discuss workpack 2. Workpack 2. We'll complete workpack 2 today. As much as possible. Right. Under global environment, here we discuss globalization. Here we discuss globalization. One of the point that we need to know. Globalization. Insurance globalization means interconnection among countries. Connection with other countries. Connection with other countries in economic, social, and cultural backgrounds. Economically, and then in socially and culturally, we have a connection with other countries. That is discussed under globalization. Thereby, in this lesson, under the global environment, they have discussed globalization. Actually, not the global environment. Global environment means changes in global environment influence for our country. But here they have discussed under globalization, under global environment, globalization. One of the concept. Globalization means we have connection with other countries. For example, we have connection with China. Economically, we have a connection with China. Okay, students, economically, we have a connection with China. As well as socially and culturally also, we have a connection with China. We have a long history with China. Okay, it means, students, globalization means interconnection among countries. Economically, socially, and culturally. Okay, that is the meaning of globalization. globalization, interconnection. We have a connection with other countries. Okay, we have a connection with India. Economically, as well as socially and culturally, we have a connection with India. Okay, nowadays, we import so many products from India, as well as we have a connection with India. Okay, Buddhism came to Sri Lanka from India. Okay, socially and culturally connection with India. So then globalization means economically, socially, and culturally connection with other countries. And main reason for the globalization is development in information communication technology. Okay, nowadays the main reason for the interconnection with other countries is economic development in information communication technology. Because of that connection with other countries. Okay, we can exchange resources freely. It means because of that connection, we can exchange. Sri Lanka can exchange. Sri Lanka can exchange products with India. Products with India freely or without low barriers. Without low barriers. It means okay, we can exchange goods and services with India freely or with low barriers. Right? When we transacting with other countries, there are some barriers, taxes, and some of the government has some of the governments have banned importing and exporting goods. Some of the countries have okay, some of the countries okay, they have banned importing and exporting goods and services. Then, because of globalization, freely or with low barriers, with low taxes, we can exchange goods and services with other countries. The main reason is globalization and development in information and communication technology. Because of we can exchange information with other countries. But we can exchange information with other countries. Therefore, okay, it is easy to exchange resources with other countries. Goods and services, capital means cash, as well as other resources. Okay, right. Now I go to right. Can I go to the note? Can I go to the note? Binili, what is your next question number? Anyone else? Now, what is your next question number in your note?
8, sir.
Question number 8. It means now we need to start question number 8, ne?
Yes, sir.
Opening balances we need to write. If examiner does not ask you to balance off, then no need to get closing balances. But if he has provided opening balances, you need to write opening balances. Here's some questions. We'll discuss. If examiner asks you to write down only 4 items, okay, only one more, okay, let's say only 4 items, then you need to mention only 4 items. You need to record in the account equation only 4 items. But if he has asked some closing balances or something, then you need to adjust opening balances as well. If he has informed you to calculate balance the accounting equation, then you need balance. Otherwise, just writing accounting equation is enough. Just recording information is enough. Okay, there we'll discuss. I will give you the with accounting equation. I will give you logical idea, logical understanding of accounting. Not only accounting equation. We'll discuss accounting equation and ledger accounts. Okay, in my class, I'm discussing so many ledger accounts with you, so many double entries with you, so many double entries. Then it is easy to get marks. Then it is easy to get marks. Okay, we need to discuss double entries. Okay, just completing the lessons is not enough. Am I listening to the complete my class? double entry වල ගොඩක් accounts වල practice කරනවා. You need to practice so only double entries. Okay. Then quickly you can get the idea. This is easy to understand lessons. And therefore we'll discuss with accounting equation. To discuss accounting equation, I take some time. Okay. I can consider your school exams and international school exams without considering. Okay. Those exams we'll practice some of the double entry questions. Okay, then it is easy to get marks for you. Well, if you know the double entry of accounting, definitely you can get marks. Okay, now also I got one of the result from my students from IGate College. From IGate, yes, IGate. I think IGate in somewhere. IGate College, grade 10 last term test, 93 marks. Sometimes in IGate, it may be my grade 11 first term test, maybe grade 11 first term test. Yes, yes. Private school, grade 11 first term test, 93 marks. I have discussed so many double entries with them. Therefore, it is easy to explain questions. Okay, these students from my online classes. Yes, online classes. Okay, we'll discuss double entries. We'll practice everything. Then no need to put any hard effort to learn commerce. Okay. Before your exam, before 4 months or 6 months, maybe before 4 months or 5 months, I will cover your whole syllabus. Okay, in January, I completed grade 11 syllabus. Now we are discussing papers from January onwards. Discussing papers, my online classes and my physical classes. Okay, only I have covered the syllabus. But to complete grade 10 syllabus, it will take some time because this is a new subject for you. This is a new subject. Okay, therefore it will take some time. Right. Right. Now I go to page number 19 of it. Sorry. At first, write down my question number 8. Write down question number 8. So write down question number 8. Now I write down question number 8. Question I write down like this. What is globalization? What is globalization? Now my question will write down what is globalization. Question will write down what is globalization. Right. Now what is globalization? I go to please go to page number 19 of your textbook. Go to page number 19 of your textbook. Go to page number 19 of your textbook. Page number 19. Now. All right, page number 19. Binili, can you read the note? Binili.
Globalization is the mutual relationship among countries in terms of economic, social, and cultural dimensions.
Right, now here, sorry. Here, globalization is a mutual relationship among countries in terms of economic, social, and cultural dimensions. Mr. My mutual relations, interconnection among countries. in terms of economic, social, and cultural dimensions. Right. This is the meaning of globalization. This is the meaning of globalization. Lamai, please write down this answer for your question. Please write down this answer for your question. Globalization. Okay, your question is what is globalization? For that, please write down this answer. This is answer for that question. What is globalization? Globalization is a mutual relationship among countries in terms of economic, social, and cultural dimensions. Now write down the answer. This is the answer. Okay, then done. Finish. Okay, then. Himanti, okay, then. Gayanda, okay, then. Gayanda.
Yes, sir.
Right. Danuja, okay, then. Danuja.
Okay, sir.
Okay, right. Lamai, that is the answer for the globalization. All right. Then quickly go to the page number 9 again. Sorry, page number 19 again. Right. Read this note. Chamatkar. Read this note. Chamatkar. Globalization.
Globalization facilitates the conduct of business activities freely without any cross-border or any other restriction. Due to the advancement in information and communication technology, the entire world has now become a single global village.
All right, over here, globalization facilitates the conduct of business activities freely, without any cross-border or any other restriction. Now here, cross-border restriction, cross-border or any other restriction means cross-border. Cross-border restriction means, cross-border restriction means, if you import something from India to Sri Lanka, okay, in Sri Lanka has some restrictions. We can't import all the products of India to Sri Lanka. Restrictions. We can't export all the products in Sri Lanka to India. Restrictions. But there are some restrictions. We can't import, export everything. Only allow products. Only allow products. Okay, we can export and import. And then when you importing vehicle from India, one of the cross-border barrier is taxes. Sri Lankan government charge high taxes for vehicles imported from India. Cross-border barriers. The cross-border barrier is taxes and some of the rules and regulations. Okay, taxes and there's a technical term for those taxes that is called tariff. Okay, tariff is one of the technical term for taxes that are charged by a country when you import products from another country. Tariff, not taxes. The technical term is tariff. Okay, those are cross-border barriers. Okay, one of the example is still Sri Lankan businessman cannot import vehicles to Sri Lanka. Now I think government has allowed to import electrical vehicles. Okay, some barriers, cross-border barriers, restrictions. Nowadays we can't import onion from India. Onion, beetroot, onions we can't import. Why? Indian government has stopped the exporting onion. Okay, Sound the cross-border barriers, restrictions. Okay, because of globalization. Okay, now you can exchange goods and services with other countries. Then freely, with low barriers. Then freely, sometimes freely, or with no barriers, or without having restrictions. We can import and export in a cross-border barriers. Like now here, globalization facilitates the conduct of business activities freely and without any cross-border or any other restrictions. Due to the advancement in information and communication technology, the entire world has become now a single global village. Okay, because of globalization, whole world has become a single village. Okay, we have discussed this one in this point in chapter 1. In chapter 1, in page number 1, we have discussed. Okay, the reason to consider whole world as a global village. Okay, the reason is what? The reason is development in information and communication technology. Right. Now, next sentence. Next sentence. Danuja, read the next sentence. Danuja.
Goods and services, labor and capital, etc. are moved between countries by reducing the distance among the people in different countries. Therefore, changes in different factors in the global environment will have both positive and negative impacts on domestic businesses.
All right, now here, goods and services, labor, capital, okay, that kind of resources are moved between countries by reducing the distance among the people in different countries. Okay, by reducing the distance with other countries. Okay, we can exchange our goods and services. If you want to buy something from America, today you can order. If you want to sell something to Japan, today you can. Japan today. Okay, because of the reason is globalization. Development information communication technology. Okay, now the distance with other countries getting decreased. Distance. My distance is a ticket distance. Okay, right. Therefore, changes in different factors in global environment will have both positive and negative impact on domestic businesses. Okay, changes in global environment, okay, will have both positive impact. Some of the changes in global environment will influence for business activities positively or negatively. Positively or negatively. Okay, right. Now here we can discuss positive impact from global environment on domestic businesses. From this point, examiner tests questions most of the time. Therefore, you need to try to get the idea. Sometimes examiner may ask you to write down 2 positive impacts and 2 negative impacts of globalization. Okay, global environment. Therefore, okay, try to get the idea. Properly. Right. Now, positive impact on the global environment. Read first one. Gayand. Read first one. Gayand.
Possibility to obtain the latest technology.
We can bring latest technology to our country because of globalization, because of global environmental changes. Right. Second one, Himandi. Second one. Himandi is right. Himaya. Second one, Himaya.
Possibility to obtain quality raw materials from abroad.
Yes, possibility to obtain quality raw material from other countries. Okay, right. Netuki, third one, Netuki.
Possibility to obtain efficient machines.
Yes, we can export efficient machine from other countries. Okay, efficient machine from other countries. Right. Next one, Netum, next one.
Inflow of foreign capital.
Yes, inflowing foreign capital to our country. Okay, inflowing foreign capital to our country. Right. Next one, Nilupuli.
Possibility to find foreign markets for domestic goods and services.
Yes, we can sell our goods and services in global market. For example, Damro products, Damro furniture. Now they are selling in the global market. Global market. Damro products. Okay, Ceylon tea, Ceylon cinnamon, Ceylon rubber. Okay, we have a global market for those items. Okay, the spicy items. For example, there's a good demand in foreign countries. Okay, right. Positive impact of global environment. Positive impact of globalization. Positive impact of globalization, good global environment, or positive impact of globalization. Right. Then what are the negative impacts of global environment? Right? What are the negative impacts? Negative impacts. Rehan. Rehan first on Rehan. Rehan, we can't hear you, Rehan. We can't hear you. Right. Sanija. Sanija first on. Sanija.
Creating a highly competitive environment.
Yes, one of the negative impact is creating a highly competitive environment. Highly competitive environment. Okay, then. Creating a highly competitive environment. Right. Okay, one of the examples is let's say Rehan started the business. Okay, let's say Rehan started a business to sell homemade shoes. Rehan started to sell homemade shoes. If Rehan can earn a high profit, another person will bring the same product, a product similar to that product from China. If Rehan sell the product at 400 rupees, okay, let's say children shoes, okay, price of each is 400 rupees. But another person, let's say Gayan, and will bring the same similar product from China to Sri Lanka, and he will sell the same product for 250 rupees. Creating a highly competitive environment. One of the disadvantages of globalization. One of the disadvantages of globalization. Right. Next one. Next one. Next one. Sanuka. Sanuka next one. Sanuka. Sanuka next one. Sanuka.
Skilled workers migrate.
Yes, my domestic skilled workers migrate to foreign countries. Another disadvantage. Okay, skilled workers, skilled employees migrate to other countries. Another disadvantage of globalization. Next one. Sorry, next one. Sorry.
Instability of the existence of domestic businesses.
Yes. Instability of existence of domestic businesses. Unstable. Domestic businesses unstable because of globalization. Okay, foreign business organization may come to Sri Lanka. Okay, one of the example is when Airtel come to Sri Lanka. When Airtel, I can't remember more than 10 years, 15 years. Okay, right, 10 years, 15 years ago, when Airtel come to Sri Lanka, when they came to Sri Lanka, they had an ability to sell their product for a lowest price. Then when come to Sri Lanka, they had an ability to charge around 50 cents for 1 minute. For a call, okay, for a mobile call, for a minute, they had an ability to charge 50 cents. Those days, mobile and dialogue charge 3 rupees. 3 rupees or 4 rupees for minute. But Airtel company had a chance to sell. Okay, Airtel company had a chance to charge 50 cents per Okay, 50 cents per minute. Okay, the reason is Airtel company provide communication service to satellite, to satellite signal. Then we can provide a low price for a cheapest price. But Sri Lankan government did not allow to provide telecommunication services to through Airtel. Dalamai satellite through one through Airtel. 50 cents right? Government okay. Negative right in unnecessary one right now domestic business for him business organization came to Sri Lanka. Coming to Sri Lanka. Right. And then last one is negative changes in the local culture. Negative changes in the local culture. There's a negative impact to over the local culture. Okay, cultural damages. Another biggest issue in globalization. Cultural homogeneism. Cultural homogeneism. Our people, okay, Sri Lankan people trying to behave like Americans. Cultural changes, the negative damage to culture. Another disadvantage of globalization. Right, then here, what we discuss here. Right, then what we discuss here. Positive impact of globalization. Please highlight positive impact. Please highlight positive impact, and then you need to highlight negative impact. What we discuss on the positive impact. Possibility to obtain latest technology, possibility to obtain quality raw material, possibility to obtain efficient machines, inflow of foreign capital, possibility to find foreign market for domestic goods and services, and then creating highly competitive environment, domestic skilled workers migrating to other countries, instability of existence of domestic businesses, negative changes on local culture. Right, now okay, examples of globalization. Sorry, advantages and disadvantages of globalization. Right. Right, now here there's a question. You can go to the Google. Exchange rate change daily. You can go to the internet. Okay, go to Google Chrome and search US dollar rate, British pound rate, Japanese yen rate, Indian rupee rate, euro rate. Okay, you can search. Right. Then we will go to right. Lastly we have discussed economic, technological environment also. Lastly we have done technological environment as well. Okay, right. Right. That is the end of environmental factors. Now we can discuss importance of studying business environment. Right, we have discussed now. Up to now we have discussed what we discussed. We have discussed now all the environmental factors we have discussed. Right now we will discuss importance of studying business environment. On first day we discussed. On first day also we discussed the importance of studying business environment. What are the importance of studying business environment? We can identify strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threat. I think it may be the your first question or second question. Importance of studying business environment. What are the importance? Those are the main importance, main items that we need to learn on the importance. Okay, able to study strength, able to identify weaknesses, able to identify opportunities as well as threats. Okay, on first day we have discussed. On first day we discussed that one. Right, now we will read the note. Right. Sorry, right. Tenuli. Go to page number 20. Read this note, Tenuli.
Okay, sir. Every importance of studying environment of a business. Every internal and external environment factor mentioned above will have an impact either positively or negatively to businesses. The businessmen are required to study the business environment in order to identify these conditions. The strengths and the weaknesses of a business can be identified by studying the internal environment. The strengths can be used to grow a business, whereas weaknesses are to be minimized.
Right over here, every internal and external environment factors mentioned above will have impact either positively or negatively on businesses. To business, the businessmen are required to study the business environment in order to identify these conditions. Right? Business organization need to study these environmental factors continuously. You need to study changes in business environmental factors continuously, especially external environment. Especially external environment. They need to study continuously. By studying internal environment, they can identify strengths and weaknesses. And then strength can be used to grow the business. And then weaknesses are to be minimized. Okay, for example, let's say like this. Give me 1 minute. Air condition is. The following are some example for strength and weaknesses of a business. Right, we'll read, right? These are the strength, right? Let's say like this, example, for example, let's say Nilupuli can study. Okay, Nilupuli can study until at night. Okay, without any issue. Now, it is one of the strength. It is one of the strength. One of the strength. Let's say Rehan can't study properly. And he didn't go to classes and school properly. Weakness. Business organization need to get, but in a business organization need to get maximum benefit from their strength, and they need to minimize weaknesses. If employees are inexperienced, they don't have a proper experience, then you need to train your employees. If you can't change your business organization according to the changes in the business environment, that is your weakness. But if you can change your business organization quickly with the changes in business environment, that is one of your strength. Strength and weaknesses coming from internal environment. Right here, look at the note. Right. What are the strengths? What are the weaknesses? Right. Quickly we will read that. So much time. Quickly we will read this note. Here. First one. Read first one. Right. Binili, read first one. Binili. First one.
Availability of adequate capital.
Having adequate capital. One of the strengths for the business. Chamatkar, second one. Chamatkar.
Experience of managers.
Yes, managers' experience. Okay, the strength for the business. Danuj, the third one.
Specialized knowledge and dedication of employees.
Yes. Employees' experience and their education. Okay, and their knowledge is strength for the business. Right. Gayanda.
Specialized production methods.
Yes, specialized production methods. Simple the business. Right. Himandi. Right. All right. Himandi.
Having a recognized brand name.
Yes, having a recognized brand name. Okay, now strength for the business. If Tilakavardhana company, let's say Candy Textile Law, if Tilakavardhana Textile started a business, started the textile shop in any city in Sri Lanka, customers go to that shop. Why? Their brand name. Okay, having a recognized brand name, one of the strength for the business. One of the strength for the business. Right now, weakness. What are the weaknesses? Abdullah, first one, Abdullah.
Business knowledge of owners is not sufficient.
Yes, business knowledge is not sufficient. What are the weakness of the business? Netuki. Second one, Netuki.
Limited financial capability of owners.
Yes, they don't have enough capital. They don't have enough capital. Limited financial capability. Weakness of the business. Netum.
Scarcity of trained workers.
Yes, scarcity of trained workers. Inexperience of employees. They don't have proper experience. Weakness. Nilupuli.
Knowledge about new tech.
Yes, knowledge about new technology has not been updated. Updated. Right. Weakness. Sanijer.
Negative attitudes of workers.
Yes, negative attitudes of workers. Right. Next one. Next one. Sanukar.
Geographical location of the business is unfavorable.
The location of the business is unfavorable. They have located the business in an unfavorable place. Okay, now weakness of the business. Weakness. Right. Then here with this note right here, opportunities and threats available for the business can be identified by assessing the external environment. Yes, the businessman can exploit the opportunities and threat successfully. Businessman can exploit the opportunities and face the threat successfully. From opportunities, business organization need to get maximum benefit. And if there is a threat, business need to face successfully. If there is a threat, business need to face successfully. Okay, then, right. Now we will discuss opportunities and threats. Go to page number 21. Suwani, first disadvantage, first opportunity.
Changes in lifestyle of customers. Sorry,
Yes, change
consumers.
one of the opportunity. Right. And then next one. Tenuli.
Providing tax incentives for businesses.
Yes, providing next. Yes. No. Second one. Introducing low interest loan by the government. First one is changes in the lifestyle of consumers. Second one, introducing low interest loan by the government. Previous government, which is multiple Silsian government. Okay, President multiple Silsian government. In that government, Mangal Samaravila, one of our former minister, okay, one of our late minister, Mangal Samaravila has introduced 4% loan for business organization. And 4% loan means for the loan interest rate is 4%. Interest rate is 4%. Nowadays, Sri Lanka loan rate is nowadays. In our these days, loan interest rate is around 14%, 15%, 16% in Sri Lankan banks. But in multiple citizen government under Enterprise Sri Lanka. Under the Enterprise Sri Lanka program, Mangala Samaravila. Okay, Mangala Samaravila minister introduced, that government introduced 4% loan for business organization. 4%. If you start a new business, government provide 4% loan. Some of the business organization obtain this loan facility. Okay, here introducing low interest loan by the government. Right, to develop some of the areas in our industry. Okay, the government introduce low interest loans. Sometimes to develop agriculture and production, to develop export, government introduce low interest loans. Right. Third one is providing tax incentives. Tax incentives means Provide tax incentives. What is tax incentives? Tax incentives means tax benefits. Tax incentives means tax benefits. For example, for some of the business organizations, tax incentives means some of the business organizations are released by the government from charging taxes. For example, if we started a export-oriented, export-targeted business, sometimes government may charge low tax. Or sometimes government release charging taxes. You need to pay small amount of taxes to government. Okay, tax incentives. Another example is like when you start a business in free trade zones. For example, Panora, there's a free trade zone. Bigama, there's a free trade zone. Export processing zone. Kokala, there's a export processing zone. If you started the business in those zones, in those export processing zones, until 5 years, until passing 5 years, no need to pay taxes. No need to pay taxes. No need to pay income taxes to government. That is called grace period, tax grace period. Tax grace period. No need to pay taxes until passing 5 years. Okay, some of the tax incentives, tax benefit provided by the government, for business organizations. An opportunity for the business, an opportunity. Okay, an opportunity for the business. Right. Next one. Next one is what? Next one. Designing new cities. Designing new cities. For example, port city. In Colombo, government has government created the port city in Lamai. That port city, one of the opportunity for new business organizations and for existing business organizations. Next one is constructing highways. Now we have highways in Sri Lanka. One of the opportunity for business. Now we can exchange, we can transport products in Sri Lanka without any issues. Okay, quick. Okay, transport is one of the main factor of production in Sri Lanka. We should be able to transport quickly our resources as well as products. We are constructing highways, constructing railways. Okay, one of the opportunity for business organization. Next one. What are the threats? What are the threats coming from the external environment? Right, Lamai? Binili, read first one. Binili. Threat, Binili.
New competitors entering into the industry.
New competitors come into the industry. Lamai, threat to the business. Threat. Threat. And then next one. Next one, Chamatkar. Next one, Chamatkar.
Natural disasters.
Natural disasters. Threat to the business. Threat. Okay. Right. Flood, earthquake, tsunami, that kind of fire, instant fire, natural disasters. Right. Danuja, third one, Danuja.
Imposition of international trade embargo.
Embargo. Imposition of trade, international trade embargo means international trade sanctions, international trade barriers. Okay, international trade embargo means international trade barriers, trading barriers. Right? You can't export product from Sri Lanka to North Korea. Yes, North Korea. The supreme leader of North Korea is Kim Jong. To that country, you can't export product. From that country, sometimes you can't import products. Now, international trade embargo, international trade sanctions, restrictions. Okay, because of Russia and Ukraine war, America has imposed some of the restrictions to Russia. International trade embargo, international trade barriers. International trade barriers. Okay, international trade barriers. Like here, Lamai, look at this one. Right, Lamai here. Look at the Google. Lamai meeting. Give one minute. Impression really important. Try to get the practical idea. Try to get the practical sense. Then Lamai, this is no need to cram anything. Okay, commerce is a practical subject. Here, Lamai, look at this one. Can you see the screen sharing? Abdullah, can you see the screen sharing? Abdullah?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sanija, can you see? Right, Lama here. An embargo is a government restrictions placed on import and export of goods and services, currency, and other values to other country or state. Can be imposed both in war and peace time. In war and peace time, covering all aspects of trade and economic activity. The government restrictions placed on import and export. Now, industrial trade embargo. Example, United Nations arms embargo against North Korea was imposed in 2006 in response to North Korean nuclear program. The European Union embargo against arms export to China was imposed in 1989 after the Chinese government cracked down on pro-democracy protesters in right, Lamai TNM scale or Mandala. Right, Lamai industrial trade embargo. Right, Lamai industrial trade embargo. Okay, Lamai. For example, examples of industrial trade embargo. Industrial trade barriers or trade sanctions. Get the idea, Lamai. Don't cram anything, huh? You can go to the Google. If you don't know something, you can go to the Google and search. Well, that's the advantage of having for you. Okay, in this video, we should quickly search anything to the Google. Right. Difficulties in adapting to new technological methods. This point we can consider as a weakness of the business. Weakness. They have included that one, not the threat. Difficulties in adapting new technology. If the business is unable to adapt to new technological methods, that is one of the weakness. Okay, but they have recorded that one under threat. They have recorded that one under threat. Okay, but sometimes we can consider this one as a weakness. Weakness in the business. Weakness. Pride. Then read this note. Abdullah, read this note, Abdullah.
Clever businessmen continuously pay their attention on the internal and external environment of a business. A business can exploit its strengths and opportunities to achieve growth in the business and take necessary steps to minimize or avoid weakness and treats to ensure the business stability.
Here, clever businessmen continuously pay their attention on internal and external environment of a business. Continuous attention. And then a business can exploit its strengths and opportunities to achieve growth of the business and take necessary steps to minimize or avoid weakness and threat to ensure the business is stable. Please highlight this one. Please highlight. One of the important point. A business can exploit the strengths and opportunities and then need to minimize the impact of weakness and threats. Okay, right, next slide. That is the end of chapter 2. That's the end of chapter 2. Up to now we have discussed chapter 1. On the chapter 1, what we discussed? Objectives of business, and then some of the terms, needs and wants, and then two types of business, commodity manufacturing business and service providing business, and then factors of production, stakeholders. Okay, some of the things we discuss on the chapter 2. Then here today we complete the chapter. Sorry, there's a summary of chapter 1, and then today we completed chapter 2. Okay, chapter 2, business environment. The environment in which factors affecting the business are activated. In that environment, factors affecting the business are activated. Business environment. Under that we discuss internal environment and external environment. Now, internal environment we can control. If you are the owner of the business, you can control internal environmental factors. But external environmental factors you can't control. I mean, out of control, out of control. Exam has tested some of the questions. Okay, through controlling. Now, controlling is controlling power. Controlling means internal environmental factors we can control, but it's up to some level. But we can't control external environmental factors. For the changes in external environmental factors, we need to adjust our business organization. Okay, you need to adjust your business according to the changes in external environmental factors. External environmental factors. Okay, right now, that is the summary of chapter 2. Chapter 2, right? Now we will discuss. Now I go to. We'll start now. Chapter 2 work pack. Chapter 2 work pack, and then yes, chapter 2 work pack. Now we'll take 10 minutes break at first. We'll take 10 minutes break at first. Now time is 7:15. Again, we'll start at 7:25. 7:25. Then from 7:25 to until 7:55. Until 7:55, we'll discuss work pack 2, business environment work pack 2. Questions related to work pack business environment. Okay, right. Right. Take 10 minutes break. 10 minutes break. Right. Now we'll start chapter 2 work pack. Okay, chapter 2 work pack 2. Work pack 2. Right. Well, I send the work pack 2 again to the group. Chapter 2 work pack. If you haven't get the printout, please send the printout. Right. If someone wants the great chapter work back, please send a message. Send me a message. Right. Business environment work back 2. Right. You can send me. You can open the mic and give me answers. If not, you can send me a message. Right. Please send messages to host. Okay, send messages to host. Not to my other name. Right, please send messages to host. Right. Right. Now look at this one. Koswatta Seniviratna, who sat for GC A-level from commerce stream, has passed the examination, but he couldn't enter into local university. He decided to start investing 600,000 in his own business on 1st March 2019 to provide bicycle on rental basis. Bicycle on rental basis. Now, I have seen bicycle renting businesses in Madhuvilla. Madhuvilla area, near Nugegoda, Kalautugoda area. I have seen one of the bicycle renting company business. And then Maliga, no Maliga, yes, Maliga, near to Nugegoda lamai. Malika will oh, if I remember. Yes, okay. I have seen bicycle renting business. Malika will oh, God, no, I can't remember. Okay, right now. As a business, to provide bicycle on rental basis for tourist hotel in Candy City to make tours around the area. The business was named as Bike Transport Company. The terrorist attack happened on 21st April 2019 is what's the answer for this question? What's the answer for this question? So I got one answer from Suwadi. And yes, Suwadi is correct, Suwadi. Lamai, what's the answer for this question? Yes, Chamatka correct. Yes, Lamai, fourth one is answer, fourth one. Straight for the business, straight to the business, straight. Yes. Yes, Tenuli correct. Sanuka correct. Right. Now, question number 2. Quickly give me answers. I can't spend much time. Now, quickly give me answers. Right. Question number 2. Out of the following, select the answer which is not an external environmental force. Now, what's the answer for the question number 2? Question number 2, what's the answer? Question number 2. Yes, Suhari correct. Nilbuli correct. Yes, Binili correct. Yes, Abdullah. Yes, Lama second one is answer. Managers. Yes, Natula correct. All right. Managers. Right. Next one. Question number 3. Select the answer which shows only the economic environmental factors. What is the answer to this question? What's the answer for this question? Select the answer which shows only the economic environmental factors. What's the answer for this question? What's the answer? Economic environmental factors. What's the answer? I got one answer from Suwani. Suwani. Suwani, check the answer again. What's the answer for the question number 3? Only economic environmental factors. What's the answer? Yes, Nilupuli. Answer is correct. Nilupuli. Answer is correct, Nilupuli. Yes, Nilupuli, answer is correct. No, Abdullah. Abdullah, rules and regulation belongs to legal environment. How do you classify rules and regulation under economic environment? Now, let's answer for the question number 3. First one, price level. Price level. Our economic environment factor. Inflation. Inflation, price level of inflation. Price level belongs to economic environment. Interest rate, trade agreements, savings. First one is answer. Okay, the answer is first one. Is it clear? Clear? Rehan, is it clear, Rehan? Clear. Sanuka clear. Suwani?
Yes, sir.
Chamatka clear. Chamatka.
Yes, sir.
Clear, right? Yeah, right. Right. Question number 4. Question number 4. environment should be studied to identify strength and weakness of the business. What is the answer for the question number 4? Answer for the question number 4. Now I just send me only number. No. Chamatka no. Sorry, yes. Sorry, yes. It should be studied to identify strength and weaknesses. We discussed today in detail everything. Yes, correct. Netuki, no. Strength and weaknesses. Yes, Sanuka, correct. Your answer is correct, Sanuka. Now my answer is what? Fourth one is answer. Fourth one. By studying internal environment, we can identify strength and weaknesses. It's very weak. Now is somewhere of it, you write down SWOT analysis. Now I write down these words. SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis. Now this is called SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis. Under business environment. SWOT. Strength, weaknesses, opportunities and threats. A short form for advantages of studying in business environment. Strength, weakness, opportunities and threats. SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis. Okay, write down somewhere in your SWOT analysis. Okay, right. Right, let me quickly write the answer for this question. For question number 5. Explain the internal environment of the business. Let me quickly write down. Write down answer on the tube. On the tube. In order to separate book to write down answers. Here I was unable to keep some space. Okay, here please write down in front of this sentence. Write down the answer. Internal environment. Right, as well as how to explain partisan forces within the business and affecting the business are known as internal environment of the business. Partisan forces within the business and affecting the business. When partisan forces who are within the business and affecting the business are known as internal environment. Write the answer. And then name 2 forces in that environment. Right? 2 forces in that environment. 2 forces. Give me 2 forces. Students, give me 2 forces. Owners, managers, and employees. Owners, managers, and employees. Okay? Owners, managers, and employees. Right. Write the answer. Right. Sorry, okay, sorry, done.
Yes.
Netuki, okay there? Netuki.
Yes.
Chamatka, okay, Chamatka.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Gayanda, okay, done, Gayanda. Rehan, okay, Rehan. After April, okay, next month onwards, we are doing this class at 8 o'clock, 8 to 10, 8 to 10, Thursday, 8 to 10.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can you continue this time?
No, the issue is I don't have time. Okay, I have allocated my time to do another class in Baththaramulla, A-level class. Okay, that class is 3:30 to 6 in Baththaramulla. Then after finishing that class, within 1 hour, I need to come home to do this class. That's the issue. Okay, my normal time is for the grade 10 and 11, 8 and 10. That's the issue. I mean, if you have some the issue, I can send you the recording. No, alright, right. Best thing is sending recordings. Other one is time issue. Right. Right. Now, question number 6. Look at the question number 6. Question number 6. State whether the following statements are true or false. State whether the following statements are true or false. True or false. Right. Look at the first one. Look at the first one. Due to the rules and regulations in the country, businessmen cannot act as their own wish. True or false? True or false? True or false? Suwani, yes, answer is correct. Suwani. Am I true or false? Suwani's answer is correct. Yes. Shanuka correct. Nilupuli correct. The answer is correct. Right. Lamai, that is true. That is true. True. Answer is true. Due to the rules and regulations of the country, businessmen cannot act as their own wish. Why? They need to follow rules and regulations. By following rules and regulations, they need to sell their goods and services. They need to manufacture goods and services. They need to follow rules and regulations. Okay, right. Second one. Look at the second one. The second one. The negative attitudes of employees is a strength to the business. Now, my second one, true or false? Second one, true or false? Yes, Sanuka correct. Suwani correct. Answer is correct, Suwani. Yes, Netuki correct. Chamatka correct. Lamai, false. Negative attitudes, weakness of the business, weakness. Therefore, my second one, false. Third one. Third one. In order to become a successful businessman, a person should concern about both the internal and external environment. In order to become a successful businessman, a person should concern about the both internal and external environment. True or false? True or false? Yes, yes. Sanuka answer is correct. Netuki correct. Suwani correct. Sanuka, yes, answer is correct. Binli, yes, answer is correct. Huh? Nilupuli? Yes, yes, yes. Right, answer is correct. Huh? Right. True, that is true. That is true. Right. Fourth one. Fourth one. Present in the budget of the government for the next financial period is an example for the political environment. Am I true or false? True or false? Present in the budget of the government for the next financial period. Budget. Next financial period is an example for the political environment. I think we discussed this one. Huh? We have discussed. Yes, Sanuka answer is correct. Abdullah correct. I think last day or day before last day, we discussed this one. Yes, Samay, that is true. Under the political environment, we discuss two business environments. Sorry, two examples. Under the business environment, we discuss two examples. Under the political environment, first one is, what is my first? Budgetary policy. Budgetary policy. Other one is a fiscal policy. Go to page number 16. Go to page number 16. Under the political environment, we discuss infrastructure development policy and fiscal policy. Another name for the fiscal policy is budgetary policy. Okay, I think when we're discussing this point, I inform you to write down here budgetary policy. Budgetary policy. Budget. Okay, budgetary policy discuss how to earn government income and how to spend government income in next financial year. Next financial year is now we are in 2024. Then in 2025, government income and government expense. Okay, discuss under fiscal policy. Fiscal policy. A similar word for the fiscal policy is budgetary policy. Budgetary policy. Okay, right. Now in you can see in news in Sri Lanka presenting budget to the parliament. Presenting budget to the parliament. And presenting budget to the parliament, you can see so many things in the news. Okay, some of the politicians debating with the finance minister, and some of the politicians sleeping at the time. Okay, they don't know anything about the budget. Okay, you can see so many comedy activities. Okay, in September and October. September and October. Now, financial minister present the budget to the parliament. That is my fiscal policy. Fiscal policy, yeah? Budgetary policy. Right. Now here, answer is 2. The answer is 2. Answer is 2. Right. So, next one. Question number 7. Look at the question number 7. Right, look at the question number 7. Nipuna Pereira conducted a successful business of selling electronic items in the city which he lives. Conducted a successful business of selling electronic items in the city he lives. There are many customers for the business. There are many customers for the business. A new branch of Singer PLC, a threat to the business, threat. A new branch of Singer PLC has been started in that area recently. A competitor in the market. Competitor came to the market. According to the authorities, name 2 interested parties to the Nipuna business. Name 2 interested parties to the Nipuna business. Right? 2 interested parties. Now 2 interested parties. Here, yes, Nipuna, yes, correct. So, yes, not employees. Without writing employees, better write down here, competitors. A Singer PLC is competitor. Better write down answer for this kind of question like this. Yeah, you need write down name to interested parties. Write the answer like this. You need write a perfect answer. If you answer, write a perfect answer. Write the answer like this. Owners. Nipuna. A perfect answer. Okay. Owner Nipuna. One of the interested party owner. Example Nipuna. Another one. Competitors. Example Singer PLC. Singer PLC. Right answer like this. Then examiner know. That you are a bright student. Write the answer like this. If you know the correct answer, write a perfect answer. Write a perfect answer. Honestly, Nipuna, competitors, Singer PLC. Okay, the done. Nilupuli, okay, Nilupuli.
Okay, sir.
Himandi, okay, Himandi. Right. Right, next, second one. Write down one example for the objectives of each stakeholder mentioned above. Now, objectives. One objective. Write down one example for the objective of each stakeholder. Now, owner. Owner. One of the objective of owner is what? Security of investment. Security of investment. Then you need to give answer using the given case. Given case. Owner Nipuna. Then objective security of investment. Growth of the business operation in future. Growth of the business operation in future. Okay. Okay. Yes, earning profit. Okay. Yes. Right. So correct. Right. And then competitors. Example. Objective of competitor. To face competition successfully. To face competition. To face competition. Another one. Now, to determine prices of their products. Another objective. Okay, determining prices of their products. The objective. The objective. Okay, right. Okay, they're done. Clear? Is it clear? Rehan, okay there? Tenuli okay. Sanjay okay.
Okay, sir.
Gayanda okay. Gayanda.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Binili okay. Binili.
Yes, sir.
Abdullah Rashid. Yes. Sanuka okay. Sanuka.
Okay, sir.
Now, if you want to explain something in Sinhala, send me a message. Send me a private message. Yes, I will explain in Sinhala. No issue. But not in Tamil. Okay. If you want to explain something in Sinhala, send me a message. Private message send me. Okay. No problem. No problem. No issue. Right. Lama here. Question me. Right up. Global environment affect to any type of business. Mention two favorable and unfavorable effects of global environment business. Now, two favorable and two unfavorable effects of global environment over the businesses. Right. Quickly write down the answer. Right. Write down the answer. Please go to the advantages and disadvantages of global environment. And then, start with the idea. Get the idea. Get the idea. After getting the idea, close the book. Write the answer. Don't write the answer looking at the textbook. Now, my textbook is the answer. Okay, go to the relevant page. Get the idea. Close the book. Find the answer. Write the answer. Write the answer. Okay, then finish. Ganda, okay, Ganda. Chamatka, okay, Chamatka, finish.
Finish, sir.
That's right. Nilupuli done. Nilupuli done.
Dance.
But then that's the end of today's session. Again, we will do the class on next Thursday. Next Thursday, 6 to 8. And after April, we will transfer this class to Thursday, 8 to 10. Thursday, 8 to 10. Right. Finish up for the day. Finish up for the day. Right. Have a good night.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Okay, right.